Sagittarius, for the month of March, I thought it would be fun to use this borderless Morgan Greer deck. I will be drawing 3 cards from the head, or for the head, 3 cards for the heart, and 3 cards for the mundane. The shadow card will reveal the most important aspect, being either the practical matters, the head, or the heart-related matters. Okay. Let me go ahead and focus in on the Sagittarius energy that wants to present itself for the month of March. I'm going to start with the heart. Aww, very sweet. Moving on to the head or the mind. Okay. Practical day-to-day matters. The Empress. Now, Sagittarius, the Empress has been coming up for a lot of the signs because Venus is now retrograde. I know we're a few days into March already as I'm uploading this, but Venus went retrograde Saturday the 4th, early in the morning at about 1:33 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And Venus is represented by the Empress. She is Venus. She is Venusian. She is love. She's beauty. She's the heart. She's feelings. She's women, basically. Now, this is her domain, and it's just representative of that energy is very strong this month for March, and a little bit of April as well. But when Venus moves retrograde, it's a time for us to review past relationships. I see that being especially important for you this month because the heart-related aspects here, you have the cups, which represents feelings, emotions, you know, and you have the past here with the 6 of Cups. This is nostalgic. This is energy. This is memories. Remembering pleasant experiences. Past friends even that you no longer are in touch with. I feel like women, I see a circle of women. This is like that goddess fertility type energy, which is very much like the Empress. You have the triple goddess and all of the fruit here, the fruit which grows and ripens over time and then it decays. So it's like this natural cycle of like birth, you know, life and death and that constant regeneration. Okay, so you're looking at the past and the cycles of past people that have come in and out of your life. The Justice card is about karmic relationships. It's about karma. It's about, you know, give and take and the law of nature. As above, so below, as within, so without, so the universe, so my soul. People are reflected in the environment of you and your life path, and you've met these people along the way for a very specific purpose. It was meant to be. It's a contract. Justice is about the Justice Department, but when it's in the realm of like your heart related areas, circumstances, emotions, this is about like heart-related karmic contracts, people that were supposed to come into your life to teach you a very specific lesson. Now, who might this be? I already mentioned like girlfriends. I mentioned friends that are women, the triple goddess, as well as just people from your past generally. But I am seeing a person here, the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups can be a father, it can be a husband, can be a mature man who is a boyfriend. But generally, the kings tend to be married or committed, and they tend to be mature. So anywhere from like 36 and older. Whoever this person may be, I feel like This person could be resurfacing. And I did get this for one other sign, and I don't remember which sign it was, but it was like the return of the ex sort of thing. I'm also seeing it for you because it's next to the death card, which is like the past, something that has ended or something that will end. For some of you Sagittariuses, this is a great time as Venus goes retrograde for breakups. Something, a relationship that is no longer working. It could just be a man that you really care about who has now moved out of this world into the other world. I don't predict death on a physical level for any of my clients or anybody that I do readings for, but some people out there, there is a possibility of this older person, it could be a father type figure, a grandparent, something like that, transitioning to the other world since it's in the physical realm. I see this as a general energy, okay? The world is a completion. Moving on to other realities. Okay, so it's also underneath the Six of Cups, which is the past. So someone from your past re-emerging that was completed. It was finished. Now, why are they re-emerging? That's purpose is going to vary from person to person, but in a general sense, it's for closure. Okay. It's for healing. It's for setting the record straight. It's for balancing the karmic books. Now your thoughts is about a karmic relationship. Karma, definite meant to be with this person. Okay, someone who is very, involved in your life. It doesn't matter if you're currently in a relationship or not. It does feel like someone may pop up. I get that sense. If they don't, it's time to say goodbye. Now, whether someone leaves our life through physical death or just separation, this is what that's saying. Like, it's just time to say goodbye. Now, that's only the case if something has not been working out with this person for a long time now. Venus retrograde is a great time to just finally make that step and just say, okay, we've been holding on to, strings of this relationship, threads, I guess, and it just hasn't worked for a long time. So some of you may be like, okay, ready to make that decision in your mind to let go. Okay. Temperance card is about healing the mind. There is a need for gentleness, gentle, careful energy, because I do see the moon as being like health, like your mental health this month. Making sure, you keep things sort of balanced, not just looking at the past as either being all bad or all good, but seeing that they're a mix of both. And that's going to be the healthiest mindset for you. The moon is also about quiet time, solitude, reviewing and reflecting. What does the moon do? It reflects the light of the sun. In your mind, you are reflecting. You're pulling different aspects together. You're balancing them out. You're moderating them. And I do see this sort of like glowing sort of yellow halo here, which is very similar to the circular yellow energy here and a circular yellow energy here. Whenever I see a yellow circle, I think of the power chakra. Your personal power. Your power lies in your mind. And your personal well-being is like that state as well. This energy is about feeling shut out or thinking that you're shut out in some way. A separation. But it's also like you're thinking about a very important karmic lesson that you had with this person that you really cared about, you know? Let's see. This is the general energy that I'm seeing for you on a day-to-day basis. The King of Cups can also represent health. I'm seeing a couple of health cards, so making sure that you really care for your health and cut out anything in your diet that is not necessary. Sugar, Venus, detoxing from sugar. All of us could very much benefit from that, but I just see this as like a time to sort of cut out, since there's this scythe here. And the world is about accomplishment, feeling accomplished. Successful decisions. Just doing it, really. Instead of, you know, thinking about it, reflecting on it for too long. I just see you just doing it. You know, don't second guess yourself. Whatever decision it is that you need to make. In your heart, you know the right answer. Okay, Sagittarius, this was your reading for March. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing to my channel. If you have any comments or additional insights from the images that you see here, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I do welcome your input, and I do reply to my viewers' comments. So thank you again so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I'll see you in the upcoming videos.